Well, if I'm to say anything at this big celebration, it has to be how sorry I am, first of all, that I'm not there. The same goes for Hella and Thea. I can just say that here's where I'm sitting right now in this house in Norway and trying to make a little film. This is actually the day of your party. You guys are all sleeping now still, I hope. Probably mom's not. She's probably up running everything through her head. But as a poor excuse, it is pretty far away. So what I'm going to do now is just fly from my house here in Norway and fly over to where you guys are now. Up over the Atlantic Ocean, down into Missouri, and we land here at Garden Villas and Del Mar Gardens. Well, that went so fast that now I feel even worse for not being there. But of course, the real flight it's not the time, it's the money. Had I buckets of it, I'd absolutely be there. But we're going to come and see everybody in the fall. So this is just a start. Pretty soon I'm going to say a few more things, and we're now going to fly back up. This will give a little more perspective of how far it is. And then I'd like to talk a little bit about Grandma and Grandpa and about the little movie that I made for the celebration. So now it looks a little farther. There's America, and over here around on the other, not quite the other side of the world, but almost, is we who live up here in Norway. So I decided to use this picture instead of just having a movie of me talking with my almost 50-year-old mug on the screen. So here we are. This is Mom, Darren, and I in the Philippines. And since I think that we're celebrating a birthday and an anniversary with such big numbers after them, we're certainly celebrating a lot of years. And so this is my gift to the two of you, and hope others enjoy it too. And it's a small attempt at trying to capture a little bit of the time that we've all had together. And it is the gift that both Grandma and Grandpa, the two of you, have given to me, and so many others, are just so many good memories over the years. You guys are absolutely ideal grandparents for me, and great grandparents to your great grandchildren. Grandma, you're such a great blend of kindness and caring. And you've just always been so sweet, and you would do basically anything for us, and including one of my biggest memories is the Saturday mornings at your house at the lake, getting up early and watching cartoons for 4 or 5 hours, and somewhere in the middle of that having a breakfast where I ate a pound of bacon and like 8 or 10 eggs, and you would just make that for me, and there was never any talk about are you crazy, Brian? That's can't eat that much, but you did. And I know it's not just for your grandchildren that people feel this way about you, but just thinking over the last years where you've had to spend time in the hospital when you broke your hip and everything, and what follows you all the time, whether it's with your grandkids or with people who are working in a hospital and taking care of you. Everybody just enjoys you so much, and and it was always fun to hear how positively too you speak of other people. So if I try to list all the memories here, this will go on for too long. And Grandpa, you're a funny one, Grandpa. You're this great mix of ham bone humor and stoic practicality. And so you've got a couple of very different characters running around inside of you, but I know I've appreciated both of them over the years. You've scared me to death and made me laugh until I probably just about wet my pants, and everything in between, and also you were very good to help me learn some practical things. Plan your work and work your plan. And the only other one I heard more than that was, "Hey man, you're in my light." So when I was trying to help you, I had to be careful about where I was standing, but that was okay. That was fair. And just teaching me things about fishing, and to the two of you, I have so many memories of your White Lake house, where as a young boy I could go down and just spend hours on that dock, and I can just remember how well I knew the water just around that dock, on either side, what kind of, how much sort of, I wouldn't call it seagrass, but these plants growing in the lake, how much was there and which fish were there. And I could just spend the whole day there just fishing and watching the water, which is something I actually have spent a lot of my life doing in many places. So again, I just want to really say thanks for all the memories, the really good memories. And so I've made a little film, and I like it, and at the same time I'm disappointed. It's only 3 minutes long, and you just can't compress all these years into 3 minutes. But I've tried to just give a little impression of the span of time here that we've had together, and even before I was around. And there's a song that's sung by Taya, and I wanted to just say a little something about the song. The song is it sounds kind of sad in a way, but it's more bittersweet. And first impression might be that the song is, about somebody who was in love with someone else, and they sort of left them and all. So it sounds like maybe a song between a couple, but my take on the song is more that it's a parent and singing about missing the time when their child was a child, and as they grow up and go off. So it's, there is a certain degree of sadness in that, but there's also, that's just how it is, and that's how we have to live our lives. And certainly all of us have had some experience with that process. So I like the song because I think it's pretty and has a nice melody, and it certainly is about family and family ties and some of the bittersweetness that goes in our relationships with one another. So it's sung again by Taya, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I'm sure you're all enjoying the day, and I would have been very, very happy to be there. And I love the two of you, Grandma and Grandpa, very, very much. And a lot of all you guys sitting there too. You're also very, very important to me. So enjoy the day, and I look forward to seeing pictures and hearing how it all went. Oh, I almost forgot to show you. I was going to do something a little weird too. When I was talking to Grandpa, I forgot to do it. I was talking to Grandpa. I was going to make myself talk a little bit. But, well, I forgot. And so, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous too. So, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. Enjoy the film.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she So the years went by, stayed the same, but she began to drift away.